In this video, I want to look at percentiles, quartiles, and medians. And I'm going to start with percentile. So let's consider the 1 minus alpha times 100th percentile. So let's say the 85th or the 73rd, something like that. This is going to actually divide my sample into two pieces. So let's use these two segments here to denote my two pieces. The lower values, the smaller values, the first part has 1 minus alpha times 100% of the values. The second part has alpha times 100% of values. So as an example, if I want the 85th percentile, then that means 85% will be below me and 15% will be above this point. If I look at the 90th percentile, then we would have 90% below and 10% above, etc. The median is the most important percentile that we have. So this is the 50th percentile. And we're going to denote our median by this x tilde. There are also two other important percentiles. The first is the 25th percentile. It's denoted by Q1 and is known as the lower quartile. We also have the 75th percentile. This is the upper quartile and is denoted by Q3. Another important number is the interquartile range, which is denoted by IQR and is Q3 minus Q1. We actually just subtract the quartiles. So now that I have all of my definitions related to percentiles, let's look at how to find our percentiles. Our first step is to actually sort the data values. We want the data values to be in order from smallest to largest. And then the xi data value, when they're sorted, will be in the 100 times I minus 0.5 over nth percentile. So let's look at some examples. Let's suppose we have a simple random sample of size 10 drawn from a population of 50 black bears weights, and the measurements are given here. I want to know what percentile is given by the weight 150. Our first step is to order. We have 40, 90, 94. The next lowest one is 142. And then 150, 154. We have a second value of 154. We then have 158, 356, and 446. So I want to look at the 150th. I want to look at the percentile of 150. So we can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth number that I've written down. So my percentile is 100 times 5 minus 0.5 over 10, which works out to be the 45th percentile. So 150 would represent the 45th percentile. Next, I want to look at some R commands that we can use in order to further look at percentiles. Let's suppose we have some list of data values that we've denoted by X. We can use the command sort C of X, and this is going to sort my list of values. The command median X gives the median value. The command quantile of x, 0.25 would give the 25th percentile, and you can change 0.25 to whatever you want for your given percentile. You could also do multiple quantiles at once. You could do quantile of x, comma, and then give a vector. In this case, C denotes vector, and then 0.3, 0.7, 0.9, that would give the 30th, 70th, and 90th percentile. Finally, summary of X gives what's known as the 5-number summary. The 5-number summary includes 5 numbers. The minimum value, Q1, the median, Q3, and the maximum. So let's look at a quick example of this. Let's consider our black bear measurements like before, and this time I want to estimate the median, the 70th, 80th, and 90th percentiles using R. Here I have my RStudio, and I want to look at finding the median, the 70th, and 80th, and 90th percentiles. I've started by just entering in my vector x, which contains all of the weights. And then I want to find the median of x. Running this, I can see that the median of this data set is 152. Next, I want to find the 70th percentile. So I'm going to use quantile of x, my vector, and then 0.7 since I want the 70th percentile. So the 70th percentile we can see is given by 155.2. We then need to repeat this, changing the 70 to an 80 and then again to a 90. Or alternatively, I could use one command to find all three, the 70th, 80th, and 90th percentiles. When I run that, I can see the 70th is given by 155.2, the 80th, 197.6, and the 90th, 365. I can also use the summary of x to get the 5-number summary. And we can see the minimum is 40, my first quartile is 106, median is 152. The mean is included here is 178.4. My third quartile is 157, and then my max is 446.